So you guys are all dental students, right? Yeah. So what do you want to go to school for after you graduate? Got one more treat for you, dental students. Give it up for the one, the only Mr. John Bradley, guys. Let him hear it.
I sneezed this morning when I was driving. I was out of breath afterwards, so that's not a good sign. I'm not going to end up in the Olympics. I was watching the Olympic qualifiers on Monday. They were doing the swimming. And it's like all the women have to wear like these fucking 1940s bathing suits, and the guys just wrap like a little piece of spandex around their dick and they're fine. It's like, what? That's not fair. Like, let's equalize it. Everyone swims naked. It's harder for the guys. It's more, they got the rudder they got to do it. Like, you know? Like, what if that deploys in the middle of the race? They veer left violently and So we're at a dental school now. My first job, I worked at Kmart, and yeah, it's about what it's worth. And they filed for bankruptcy in 2002. They get the CEO of CVS to come in, and then he pulls an Enron scam on Kmart. It's like, that's brutal. Like you get robbed, and then you like, oh, officer, help me, and they just stab you. That's fucking brutal. So I asked my wife, how do you want me to set the mood in the bedroom? She goes, well, why don't you put on 21 Pilots? And I'm like, well, that's a lot of skin and organs to wear. Too many hats. This is tough getting up here, though, and I definitely applaud the dental student. I mean, good job. It's hard. My buddy tried stand-up last week for the first time. He got heckled the first time he went up. I felt bad doing it, but like he was bad. I want to ask, if the Earth is round, how come I'm so fucking square? I like that. I'm ignoring all of you tonight. This is the cone of approval. These are the people. They literally determine my future. They can all get me fired right now. I almost lost a foot the other day trying to hold the escalator for somebody. Let that one simmer for a second. I was at the urologist last week and they had this chart that the urologist, like how healthy your kidneys are based on like the color of your output. And I gotta say, I think this code of conduct has end-stage renal disease. It's not. But it's like, that's how you know it's gonna be good, when it's like orange juice, and it's like milk, it's like, that's the best tasting urine, like, you know, just the best. So I was talking with a buddy, how much time I got left?
10 minutes.
How much time I got left?
10 minutes.
You got a minute and a half.
Oh, that's perfect. All right. I don't like going long. It's not something I'm used to, so. I was talking with my buddy I graduated high school with, and he's like, everything was so much easier back then, 2006, man. I'm like, not everything was easier. Like, if you wanted a pizza, you had to call a guy, like, you had to call a place if you wanted a pizza. And then they were like, what do you want? Like, I need a food, and then they mail it to you, or whatever they used to do. But now you just click a button and deliver it right up your asshole. Like, it's so easy. If you wanted to watch the good porno, you had to get in your car and drive to a place. Like, you had to go to a building with a sweaty guy who looks like me behind the counter, and then there was like a curtain. It was like a curtained off area, just as big. And then there was all the titles like, oh, they got the Mighty Cucks and Weapons of Mass Destruction. That's interesting. Oh, the Da Vinci Load. Ooh, what's that about? Join Schlong Yanks as he fucks a series of puzzles. New York Times says this is the best conspiracy I've ever seen. My favorite part about working at the rental store, though, was we had to call people and leave voicemails, answering machine messages back then. If their videos were late, you weren't supposed to say the titles, like if they were pornos, but like I was 18, fuck. So it's like, can you please wipe down and return Requiem for a Cream when you have a moment? Thanks. Like, you've reached the Andersons, please leave us a message when you have a moment. Like, just want to let you guys know, this is John from Video Update. Hotel for Dogs is 3 days past due, and so is Schindler's Fist. Please return. Thank you guys very much.